Hey, Louis here, and welcome back to Quick Murder. We're here once again to journey into another shadowy realm of true crime. But before we get started, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all our true crime content. Now, let's dive into the life and chilling deeds of a man named Jeffrey Dahmer. But remember, this isn't to glorify his actions, but to shed light on them, to understand how someone could reach such a low point. Jeffrey Dahmer is often referred to as a Milwaukee cannibal. He was born on May 21st, 1960 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He had a relatively normal childhood, but some of his later interests hint towards an early inclination towards disturbing activities. As Dahmer grew older, he embarked on a terrifying spree that would claim the lives of 17 young men from 1978 to 1991. The way he ended their lives was brutal and horrific, leaving a lasting scar on the communities he targeted. Now, let's take a moment to remember the victims of Dahmer. They ranged in age from 14 to 36, each with their own stories, dreams, and families. Dahmer didn't just unalive these men. He subjected them to unimaginable experiences, making his actions all the more monstrous. Understanding Dahmer's mindset has been a task for professionals over the years. Notably, his early fascination with dissection and certain antisocial behaviors hint at a deep-seated psychological issue. Dahmer's life paints a complex and disturbing portrait of a man who struggled with his identity, with experts linking his actions to a possible cocktail of personality disorders and potential childhood trauma. The effects of Dahmer's actions echoed throughout the community, instigating fear and mistrust. It wasn't until 1991 when a potential victim managed to escape and alert the police. Then, Dahmer's horrific spree was brought to a halt. The trial of Jeffrey Dahmer was a media spectacle, with the world shocked by the gruesome nature of his crimes. Dahmer was eventually convicted and sentenced to 16 life terms in prison. Then, in a twist of fate, Dahmer himself was unalived by Christopher Scarver in prison in 1994. While this brought an end to Dahmer's life, it did little to ease the pain felt by the families of his victims or to heal the community he terrorized. Today, we remember the victims and extend our deepest sympathies to the families affected by Dahmer's actions. The story of Jeffrey Dahmer is a bleak reminder of the monsters that can hide in plain sight. That will be the closing to today's episode. And remember, folks, stay curious, stay alert, and as always, stay safe.